Hello everybody and welcome to another video on Trains Mod 6. Now we're doing another What's Beyond video, and today we're on the new East Coast Way, well, the remastered East Coast Way, and we can obviously see a shed that's just come from the north of Lewes. And my question was, on the video that I first looked at, this route, what is beyond Lewes? And I probably said, no, I think I did say, it's probably going to be my next video. And here we are, because it isn't my next video, but it's my next video on Trains Mod 6. So we're going to be doing what this 66 has just done, but in reverse. So instead of coming from the north of Lewes, we're going to be going to the north of Lewes. So let's spawn down something, and let's do this. Okay, so I have my own custom reskin of 66748, which is the Britannic Explorer. We are going to be taking this lovely 66. I saw a 66 and I thought, well, we may as well drive our shed ourselves. So let's hop into the cab of this lovely shed. Press Control W for the master key, or reverse a handle, because it doesn't have a master key. Take the automatic brace to release. Let's set a path so it doesn't fail us at a red signal. And it will go to Lewes Tunnel up. Here we go. Right, now obviously, if you have watched these before, you would know that the end of a track isn't really the end of the track. It keeps on going, and there is some scenery, and sometimes even a station, that is modelled, that is not on the map. So, we're going to be doing that again. Let's turn the headlights, and off we go. What I don't like is that somehow, sometimes when you press the high horn... Okay, well, it hasn't done it there, but sometimes it activates the rear horn instead of the front horn, which is actually quite annoying. But going over to, back to the topic of the video, we are just coming up to the last marker, which would be 7 to 8 cars, I think. No, 8 to 9 cars. Okay, I'm not sure where the car marker 7 is, but after we go through this tunnel, it should, well, in theory, be the end of the map. And we do have a yellow signal instead of a red signal, so if we didn't set that signal, it would have been a red. So going on over here, we're going to keep 11 miles an hour just so we have a safe, distance. That is quite a shot. Now we're inside the tunnel and it says end of session. I'm going to press return to free roam, and apparently it should work. However, it doesn't. So what I need to do is do the age-old spawning down another train to get past that mark, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. So we are going to walk to the end of the platform now. Unfortunately, I don't know what I was expecting, because it is a new route, so it would have the end of destination. So we are probably going to spawn down something like a unit, like... not a 390 because it's too long. Probably something like a 3-car 350 to be fair. Yeah, just do a stroke 1, which is a 4-car. Okay. Right. So we'll spawn that just about here. Perfect. Now we're not going to drive the 350. If you've watched the other episodes, you know what I'm about to do. Go to here, press Control minus. And now I'm in this side of the cab. I'm going to delete my train. And now we can walk through the tunnel. Well, not really with any lights. I'm going to spawn down another train, being my... Well, is this my one? I don't think so. But we're going to hop into this one. Now, I think they've intentionally made it really, really dark inside the tunnel. So, we are going to carry on going. However, my headlights do kind of block out all the darkness. So, here we go. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I am interested to see if that is just fog, like really, really heavy fog, because they do that sometimes, or an end of a tunnel. Okay, it is the end of a tunnel, or is it? No, it keeps on going. Okay, that's interesting. So where it ends, where the darkness ends, which would be literally here, is where the map supposedly ends. But I can't see an end of a tunnel. So I'm interested. Oh my god, this livery sucks. I didn't realise that. Okay, but we can see that it does go outside, which does surprise me. I will say that. It does surprise me. And you can see it does keep on going. So we have this, like, embankment of sort. And then we're going over here. The track does start to float around here. Like that. And we can see we should, in theory, die right here, but we don't. So we keep on going, and then we go into some sort of embankment here. I just want to make sure, is that the end of the track, or does that go into the hill? That goes into the hill, okay. But my question is, what is beyond that hill? More track. Okay. And I think that's where the track ends, so we can see. Like, the embankments are modelled. Well, supposedly. I'm guessing it would be like some sort of bridge over here or viaducts. But, like, we can see, like, the Lewes town is modelled. Not accurately, because, I mean, I don't think this would happen. But it's modelled to an extent. So now coming outside of the tunnel, we then meet our demise in about 0.25 miles. Whole train's now out of the tunnel. I say tunnel, it's more of a hill than a tunnel, because, you know, it's not technically a tunnel. But we are just coming over here. I want to see, will I fail if I go off the edge? Probably. Because I don't think I saved my game, so it doesn't make me fail. We're going to try it anyway. In fact, I'm actually going to stop right before, because we usually just send the loco off the cliff. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and get it as close as the edge as possible, but I want to have it to stop just before. Actually, we're going to stop now, aren't we? Okay, never mind. So coming up to the end of the tunnel. I don't know why I keep saying tunnel. It's just track, isn't it? I don't know where I'm getting tunnel from. So coming up, 1 mile an hour. Come on, come on, come on. And stop. Ooh, we can go a bit further. Come on. Alright. And stop. You know, we probably could go a bit further. It's just for the fact that Train's World Physics end me, or the game end me. Oh, what? Okay, a bit of both actually. That's interesting. I don't really know what to say about that. For future references, I will not be buying this add-on, the Southern Class 171377. It looks so buggy, and it doesn't really have any good ratings. Plus, I can just reskin a 377 myself. 171. So I guess that's kind of the end of what's beyond Lewes and TSW 6 video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, make sure to click that like and subscribe button. And I shall see you in the next one. So, a bit of a short video, sorry, but bye for now, my friends. See ya.